Okay.
Hello once again everyone and welcome to Kruznik Sanctuary. I'm your host Kruznik X, alongside me Leanne Vertigold and Arya Stormborn.
Hello.
We are back on Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers with the newest patch, Reflections in Crystal. In the last episode, we met these three adorable little children. Rikitio, Arkil, and Iowel, who are all working to become warriors of light in their own right. Rikitio's working to become an apothecary.
Of light.
Yeah.
An apothecary of light.
And the other two, and the boys, of course, want to become just regular old fighters, so that's a thing. Anyway, we're gonna... Well, we just went through one episode already, so... Besides, a lot of stuff to go over within these few quests, so we might as well get to it.
Yeah, but kind of stereotypical. I mean, why can't the guys want to be dancers?
Well, I don't know what they want to be yet, to be honest with you. They just said they wanted to be warriors of light. They asked me to teach them how to fight. Fighting is very vague.
Like,
Anyways. Yeah, just hit things. If only it were that easy. Anyways, let's get right down to it with the next quest in the new storyline, Heroic Dreams. Warrior of Darkness! If you finish helping Riki, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest-to-God's fighting? We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats! The gods say they become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the gods caught us and sent us home. But they wouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head out at once. Everyone, follow me. Alisaie, wait just a... Come on then, children. Alright. We gotta speak with Alisaie at the Exarch Gate. And Ethernet.
there's no need. It's like right out of the thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to run that far. Besides, the Ethernet is closer and I can just teleport out to Lakeland. Ah, here we are. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As the name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesamil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you are like to attract more if you place lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes! Well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Chris. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too and will keep you safe. Without further ado? Without further ado, then, let the contest begin! She's just trying to keep up with me.
I don't think Rin is that older than the children.
Yeah, probably like a year or two.
That's my point.
Yeah. I love being a gunbreaker.
I think you'll love it more later.
What's that, Leanne?
I think you'll love it more later.
Alright, let's fly. Was that Arya going, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, she disappeared for a minute. What's this? Connection is struggling. I need to eat and take meds. My fan will probably I mean, yes, but I mean, her presence was nice. And I mean, she can always... Alright. Just one more and we'll have enough. Man, Blasting Zone does so much freaking damage, it's not even funny.
You're fighting bad.
Yeah, but I didn't expect the bats to freaking take a huge hit just from Blasting Zone.
Imagine doing it as a DPS.
Fair enough. I mean, I used to play as a DPS back in A Realm Reborn, but those were better days. Well fought, Chris. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know the tally, may I see your fangs for good measure? Apologies for the wait. My fangs. Not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. Five, six, seven. 7 fangs from Alisaie. Which means that victory goes to Alisaie. Chris collected 4. Ha! I did it! I bested Chris! In another goddamn life! In another goddamn life, you didn't even try, did you? And there I was taking it seriously. Spare me your pity next time, will you? Pity, she calls it. So, children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our gods are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Chris, and train hard. Keep at it for long enough, and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone when Oddbird appeared. But I wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and my sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Oddbird said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkell? Me? To be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them. See the world together. That's a wonderful girl. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had to go out there and find it. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. I understand how Arkell feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Heidelin's voice, but that vision of the final days, of armor burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind. But when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Asian mask. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see that their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. What the... Okay, that was weird.
What just happened? What?
It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now. Not to worry. I'll see you soon. I think we're starting to see the after effects of Grahatia's little spell there.
Yeah, I remember that part.
As you ponder Alisaie's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Alright, back to the Crystarium. I will say this, it's a good thing that because I was farming all those tomes for the resistance weapons, I have 500,000 to blow. Like, seriously, I spent 2 days doing nothing but spamming Praetorium.
Oh my god, no.
Yes. See, here's the thing. Each run gives you 200 Poetics tomes, and on top of that, if there's a newbie in there, there's another 100 right there.
I know.
Plus, if you're doing it for main scenario roulette, boom, there's another 300 right there.
300. I know, it works. Yeah, it's pretty great though.
So, I spammed that until I went mad. I swear, at this point, I could recite Gaius's speech by heart.
I can't do the La Brea.
Wait, what?
Like the last speech of
Oh, La Brea's speech at the end. The growing imbalance inflicting the planet must needs be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, mankind's existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Heidelin. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover, and naught but the return of the one true God shall ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. I love how we're just reciting it. I think we've done that enough to the point where we can actually memorize the whole damn thing. Scion accomplices cannot be here for very longer. You will not leave this place alive. It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light. Okay, this is just confirming this scene is just confirming a whole bunch of theories.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Okay, so before we continue with this cutscene, there's a huge theory I've had for quite a while now, ever since the end of the main scenario for Shadowbringers 5.0. And it is that our fractured soul is that of a close, like, friend.
Close to
I believe that we are in the process of doing all of this, we gained a little bit more of our full Asian soul. Like, if you pay attention to the cutscene before you fight Emmett Selk, right?
Yeah.
Do you notice when you rise up from merging with Ardbert that when you look through Emmett Selk's eyes, it shows like a cloaked figure?
And I think it's mostly because we are like 8 parts out of 13.
That's true.
Like, it's most of the pieces. Like, I think we got there's 8 pieces. We are like put these 8 pieces together.
Yeah, the 8 rejoinings. Yeah.
Why he could recognize us.
Well, not only that, the 9th part with Ardbert, with Ardbert's soul.
Yeah, because it's the source and the other another 7.
Yeah, the other 7 rejoinings. Yes.
And then there's Ardbert. Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah. So anyway, let's continue.
Yes, more than half of an action.
But it's, yeah, this scene is just confirming a whole bunch of theories there. Oh, and now for a memory. And now for a flashback, courtesy of the Echo. On behalf of the Convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us. At times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories.
Could go
No
wrong.
matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Why must you embroil the people in your plans?
I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You.
Yeah, but I don't use others to frickin' meet my ends. I frickin' go in guns blazing.
You
or
who have
gun
murdered
blade.
my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash.
I just jumped in my enemy's heads.
Exactly.
I see you for what you are. You are
I
death,
need the others to do this to me.
and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done.
So Elidibus is just
I
a
will
title.
strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
Alright, fine.
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
Fine, bring it.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hythlodeus, maybe? Hythlodeus called me his new old friend.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
And hello, Grahatia.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at
Mind
once.
explaining what's happening to your arms, sir?
Yeah, I know, right? They're practically glowing. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw this in the trailer, but what the fuck?
Though you lack her
It was
blessing,
out of nowhere.
your soul is surprisingly dense.
Okay, what the shit was that? What the fuck did he just do?
I seem to be unharmed.
I think I know what he did. But I won't tell you.
This. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
A badge of honor, huh?
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope, or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them.
Wasn't that
Such
Une and
faith.
Doga?
Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly.
Uh-huh.
To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan.
Oh, God.
When all is said,
I hate when people say, I have a plan, because sometimes it works, but most times it doesn't fucking end well.
Don't worry. I'm positive.
You're both
If
here.
this doesn't work, you
Thank
die.
goodness.
what's wrong?
And here comes Murphy's Law in the form of rain.
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Murphy's Law!
Yeah.
The fate seems determined not to allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have the retails from Reen. Well, fuck all kinds of duck. Alright, now that we've successfully lent an entire episode to draining out our pre-roll head timer, we can reward the loyal viewers with another ad break. Until then, that's it for this episode of Cruisnick Sanctuary. Thank you to Arya Stormborn and Leanne Vertigold for joining us. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, hit the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed, and be sure to subscribe to me for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one.